Hey everybody, welcome to Process Server and Messenger, the show where we like to talk about life as a process server, life as a messenger, and being a small business owner and running, running a business and all of that. So let's jump into the show. I've been retooling it and doing some work on the show to make it a lot better. So today we're going to be messing around with the format and see how it goes. Let's get started. All right, and we're back. I haven't posted a show in about 3 weeks, I think it's been. Um, it's been summer, so the schedule's a little bit different. Took a little bit of a break. Used that time to kind of retool what's going on. Come up with some cool ideas for the show. Come up with of some formats and some new stuff. I also had I always underestimate things. I don't know if you're like me. I'll be like, I'm gonna go drive over there. It'll take me an hour. It's actually an hour and a half. You know what I mean? I'll be like, I can do this. Give me till the end of the day. It's probably gonna take 3 days. I'm kind of like always, I guess, rushing. I guess it's like in my nature to just kind of be like a little bit rushed forward, a little bit hopeful about my targets, and I kind of need to. I do that the same. I have a guitar lesson, and I have a guitar instructor, and he was advising me to kind of slow down when I practice, when I'm at home practicing songs, to slow everything down by half. And that's like generally good advice for my life. And what I'm talking about is I was replacing all of the content on this show with original stuff. So like everything that I was using that was Adobe stock got replaced with my own recording, my own GoPro. Everything that was Adobe stock music got replaced with music that I recorded. I guess I recreated it. I used Codex to make a beat generator, but this is all original stuff. So I took advantage of this little break in recording to kind of update that and to make sure that everything that appears on the show is like 100% generated from me. Even if I use whatever AI, I'm using a generative tools to help me get there. It's still kind of original stuff that you're not going to get anywhere else. And as good as the Adobe stock stuff is, and as much as I enjoy it, kind of want to keep that ethos, okay, and just keep working on that. So I've been doing that a lot during this break. Came up with a format, and let's just stick with the format, guys. Show's broken down into 5 sections, and actually 8 sections. There's the intro I do at the top. There's the theme song that comes in. There's this period where I kind of just get to freewheel and babble. And then we're going to go into the actual production, the 5 pillars of the show. The first one being the status. So this is cover jobs I did this week, show video, show pictures. I'm calling this status. And still no videos or pictures this week. I know, guys. I know. I got my GoPro to work, but I think I realized, and I was trying to figure out why it wasn't working. I think the batteries are just old. I think the batteries have just kind of reached the end of their life. I looked it up. I think they last 3 years. I've had these for about 5. So It makes sense. The camera's turning on, and then it turns off. It says low battery, even after the battery's charged 100%. So I'm guessing that I just need to buy new batteries, and then I can have that up and running. So, that's on the to-do list. I got the bike up and running again. I was trying to record with my cell phone. It didn't come out the way I liked. I'm a little bit pickier about my footage and the things I film now. So I want to really get this right and have it look good for the podcast. I want to have this top of the line stuff, original stuff. Where was I going with that? Something about a GoPro. I guess I just need to buy new batteries. Got the bike up and running. You know what it was? I got 5 flats in a row. I got a flat tire on a tube that I had been riding on for a long time, so that wasn't a big deal. The first one was normal. And I had 4 tubes that I replaced. I did one, and then I went out for a ride, instant flat tire. Next day, changed it again, ride, instant flat tire. I did this 4 times in a row. So with the first flat, that's a total of 5 flat tires. And I just pretty much gave up biking. I was so I was convinced in my head that there was something wrong with the wheel. Like there was maybe a shaved piece of metal or maybe something actually in the wheel frame. And I had been cleaning it out and it just was getting flats. And I figured maybe I had to take it to a bike shop and kind of have a professional give it a real good inspection. But instead I bought more tubes and then I just tried, maybe it was just the tubes. And you know what it was? It was just the tubes. I bought 4 tubes from the same place and they all went flat. And I think it was just a bad batch. It was just those tubes that I got. They were just bad. Maybe they got punctured. Maybe there was something with the shipping. Maybe, I don't know. It was just bad luck. So I got new tubes and it wasn't my tire. It wasn't my wheel. It wasn't me. It was just, those were bad tubes. So the bike's up and running and I had been riding around. I went to Glendale. I surfed CT, took my bike there. So this is kind of like goes to the heart of my business here. Cause this was like the original idea of what I wanted to do. Go to surfct.net. Check that out. Kind of ties into what I'm saying here. I want to serve CT Corp and LegalZoom in Glendale, California a million times a day and just kind of be the guy that serves CT Corp. That's kind of what my whole marketing strategy and business is like kind of based off. It's growing, it's working, doing all right. It's going, but originally I wanted to be able to take my bike. I'm in Santa Monica, take the bike to the E line, the metro line, light rail in Los Angeles. You can ride that all the way down. I think at it goes to where I get off is somewhere, I forgot what, 2nd and Broadway or something. Right around there, right around the, at the bottom, right by the federal courthouse building. I think that's the Obama. I think it's named after Obama. It's down the hill from Stanley Moss Courthouse. It's at the bottom of the hill. It's right by the the law library. They have a station there. So get on the bike, take it to the E line in Santa Monica, take it to the 2nd Street stop, and then from downtown, go north and get on the LA River Path. Then ride into Glendale, serve CT Corp, get back on the river path, ride it back to the Expo line. It's not called Expo. I've been trying not to say Expo, but I think it's E line now. Back in the day, it used to be the Expo, and it's orange now. I think it used to be light blue. They redid it, and I used to ride public transportation all the time, but I don't so much anymore. And now that I'm starting to use it again, it's like kind of some of the names of the light rails have changed. So it's kind of a new, I got to get used to the new language. I think it's the E line and it's orange now. back from Glendale, River Path, downtown, Expo Line Light Rail, back to Santa Monica. And I did that, and man, I'm so out of bike shape. I used to be able to crush that. I could do that in 2 or 3 hours, no problem. Took me a long time. I got a flat tire too, and I know I was just bragging about flat tires. These flat tires I'm talking about were on the rear wheel. Got a flat on the front, and it's because I ran something over, so I had to change that. It was heartbreaking, guys. But kind of worked. It's achievable. I just like riding my bike, and traffic isn't the best. So if I can get off traffic and just bike Santa Monica, bike and train to Glendale, that's exercise, that's outdoors, that's sun, that's activity. We're working, we're doing what I originally wanted to when I was developing this business, which was just simple, effective service a process and be on the bike. And bike, I like to be on the bike. I don't know, I like to ride my bike everywhere. So kind of haven't been able to do that recently, and it's been a bummer, but I'm back and my tires are fine. Although I probably should get another bike. I have a bike in storage somewhere. It's another one I got to fix. Bikes are a lot of maintenance, but they're the ultimate. Once you have it tuned in and you just do little maintenance tweaks here and there, nothing better. I did take video of that with my phone, but it didn't come out good because the position of the phone kind of like it was being held by a case and it like moved, so the case was blocking the camera. It was not good. And I thought I was going to have my GoPro ready. Didn't. That's proven to be a challenge. Okay, so all the cinematographers and filmmakers out there, I have a lot more respect for you because I can barely get a camera operating at this point. It's like it's just one mistake after another. I can't seem to get it right, but I will. And then I'm going to have original service process video live. You're going to, well, not live, maybe live stream one day, but you're going to be able to see me serve these people and see that. But in terms of status, process server short stories, served person via substitute service in West LA. Did a bunch of CT Corps. Didn't go to LegalZoom. Yeah, everything is just CT Corp nowadays, which is good. I also cover Santa Monica and Venice, but I don't get too much of that. I could use more Venice. Now that the bike is up and running, I'd appreciate more work going to Venice because that's a fun little bike ride. All right. Yeah, not much else other than status. Just a lot of serving CT Corp, which is a good thing. So let's move on to the next area. The next I don't know what to call these, segment. Coverage. What's going on in Los Angeles? Local news. Things I've seen or noticed. Food or pop-up events I've tried. All right, so food or pop-up events I've tried. That's usually my wife doing that. We've been going to Triple Beam Pizza. They have one here in Santa Monica. Really good. Some famous restaurateur, food lady, Nancy something or another. Hold on, I'll look it up. Let's get her name right. Nancy Silverton. James Beard award-winning chef Nancy Silverton. So we've been getting a lot of Triple Beam Pizza. She also has another restaurant that she opened that I want to try, but it's not that far away, but for me it's like light years away. Max, and I think it's called Max and something. Hold on, we'll get this. Max and Helen's. Nancy Silverton and Everybody Loves Raymond creator Phil Rosenthal. I don't know if you guys watch Someone Feed Phil. Everyone Feed Phil. He's got a food show, but there's this Max and Helen's. I want to try there. It's on North Larchmont Boulevard in LA. So it's kind of like I don't know, what would you call that area? It's kind of like Hollywood-ish. What part of LA is that? Windsor Square. That's Larchmont, Central LA, Larchmont. Yeah, I guess just Larchmont. Kind of north of Koreatown area. I just don't ever get out there. I want to go out there, especially because Triple Beam. We love that. Triple Beam pizza is so good. Been having a lot of that lately. Again, if I had the camera, if I had things more better produced, I'm actually going to go out there and film some of this stuff. Maybe I'll take my bike out there, pick up some food, and just record some stuff. I'm still developing this, okay, guys. But either way, we went to Triple Beam. 5 stars, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Other than that, local news. Freaking the news for me is this El Nino. I don't know if you guys have heard about this super El Nino that's gonna like change the weather of the earth. It's so hot. I'm in Santa Monica, people, so you got to imagine. Santa Monica is not a humid place. We get a lot of offshore breeze, wind coming from the ocean, and we got the fog and the marine layer and all that. The humidity has been like crazy here, and you don't get humidity in LA. You really don't get it by the beach, and it's just been gross. That's like the main news I got for you locally. Is the pizza is good and the humidity's killing me. Oh, it is gross. And you usually don't get that at all in LA, but I looked it up. It's El Nino. We have this super El Nino. And it's all anyone's talking about. It's all over the news. It's affecting the weather all over the earth. You got monsoons and typhoons and everything. It's all messed up everywhere. And the ocean is like 80 degrees and it's like not good for the ocean life. But I can tell you what it's like here, boots on the ground in LA. It's hot, which for summer in August it's not that hot. It's not the temperature that's LA in the summer can get in the 90s and even hit 100, especially in the valley. It can get to 100 and you're not that surprised. It doesn't, there's not that many days where it's at 100. Throughout the summer, it'll be around in the 90s. So you might get a lot of 90s, which is pretty warm. And if you're in the sun, you're going to be feeling the sun, but it's such a nice dry heat, which is so important because without the humidity, you can kind of deal with it. You might get a breeze every once in a while even. It's doable. It's bearable. You can get some shade and you're fine. 90 with no humidity is like not, it's hot in the sun, but you can deal. Once you get that humidity, what's the humidity at right now? 75%? Does that sound like a number? I don't mess with humidity, so we're at 80%, 75. Oh, it just gets brutal. And it's been like that for like 2 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know. It seems like forever. You don't usually get that out here in the summer. Or you usually don't get that out here in LA. So it's been hot and humid. I've been wearing lots of sunscreen. Don't forget it, people. I went on that bike ride last week to Glendale and I sweated through everything. I sweated through my backpack. I use the Chrome. So Chrome, if you're listening, I don't know. You got any sweat technology? I basically sweated through that backpack. especially when I got the flat and I had to walk to a gas station to get air. Oh, that's the local news. Is it's humid in LA, very humid. Let's check the local news. Let's see if I'm missing anything. See, this is the segment where I would actually have pictures and stuff once I have my. Oh, Big Bear Eagle Jackie. Oh no, rest in peace, Jackie. Dies after prolonged illness. Oh my God, I was not expecting to see this. I'm heartbroken. Prolonged illness. She died. She deteriorated over several days. Critically ill. Oxygen therapy at the Ojai Raptor Center. Oh, this is sad. I didn't mean to break sad news. I didn't mean to break this sad news to you. Well, this episode's dedicated to Jackie. Rest in peace. Does anybody watch the Big Bear Eagle Cam? Except for me. This is big news. This is so sad. I'm genuinely sad. Man, well, that's the local news. It's humid and Jackie the Eagle has died. Rest in peace. Let's move on to the next segment. Vibes. What I've been working on this week. This is usually like a vibe coding segment. Talk a lot about vibe coding, but vibes generally. But lately, it's been vibe coding. What I've been working on. I've been doing a lot. I have been using, let's see if I can show you. I don't want to show you all my questions. I've been using ChatGPT and Codex. I'll show you. I'll put it up here. Hold on. Give me a display. Is it a display window capture? Yeah, I think it's window. Hold on. We'll get it, people. Don't worry. Oops. No, that's not it. Don't worry, people. We'll get this. There we go. I'll just show you my whole thing. Whatever, you can see. There's going to be some embarrassing questions. Maybe you can see some chats I've done. Whatever. I've been doing a lot of, this is the Codex ChatGPT desktop app. I think that's what this is. In the past, I had a browser open and I had just a web browser. I use Chrome, and I would go to chatgpt.com or whatever the website is and chat with ChatGPT in the web browser. And I got the phone app, and that's basically like a chat. It can do stuff, but it's like a chat format. You type to it, you message it. Lately, after I started using the chat, I went to the terminal and downloaded Codex and terminal and just kind of started vibe coding from the Codex terminal interface. I don't know what you call that, but using Codex and terminal. And that's on your computer, and that's been really good for making these apps like the Kumbia AI, lo-fi beat generator, stuff that exists on your computer, programs, vibe coding, production stuff, apps, stuff for yourself that you're going to use. I use Kumbia AI and lo-fi beat generator to make all the music not all the music, but most of the music on the show. And that was great, but I kind of started to go to the next phase for me, which was giving Codex just direct access to like my browser because I don't want to pay for APIs to use some of this stuff. So I just have my web browser open and I'll log into something. And then from the Codex desktop app, I can say, I have a Codex extension on browser. I think that helps. I don't know if that is part of the deal, but there's also, I haven't figured out how to use that. I'm just using the desktop app, but I have the browser extension for ChatGPT, and then I have the Codex desktop app, and I'll log into something, and then I'll tell Codex, here's what I want you to do. And it's got the full, it can do whatever. That's how I've been building my website lately, is just, I could like just sit here, hands like this in the air, and I'll type, hey, make my website better. What do you think you should do to make my website better? Go ahead and do it. And then I go like this, and it from the browser, it does everything. So it's kind of been a game changer for me, and it's a boost in productivity. It's just been a great thing for me. I've gotten a lot done. I have my Patreon looking a lot better. I have my Substack looking better. The website, check out the website, surfct.net. It looks a million times different than it did when I started. Check it out. I still have a lot of the same problems, which is, okay, this is a podcast about business and growth and entrepreneurship. These tools are, on the one hand, Codex and even Claude. I was using Claude for a while. Now I'm back to Codex. Don't ask me why. It's just whatever. It's a vibe. You just go with your vibes. It's almost like a must because my stuff looks so much better and it's so much more professional, and it's gotten me to where I needed to go. I'm doing better with the Google Search Console. I'm getting more views. I'm getting more clicks. I'm getting more traffic. All my data is looking good. All the progress is there. Everything's happening. And it's all thanks to Codex and ChatGPT. But that's on the one hand. There's another hand. At the end of the day, this is a small business. And you need sales and you need customers. And that Codex and ChatGPT, they don't solve that. They don't change that. You still need to go out and get customers. You still need to go out and get sales. And, that's been the same struggle I've had this whole time, is I want to reach more people than I currently am. And while I've been growing pretty good, surprising myself even, I want to make that next leap. And sometimes I'll just even tell Codex, like, come on, bro, let's do this. Let's get more. Like, let's do it big, bro. I'll just like have a I don't know what you call that, like a coach talking to a team at halftime, like a pep rally speech of, come on, bro, we need more sales. But sales is always hard. Marketing's hard. Sales is hard. It's a skill. I have a better sense of it than I ever have. So that's a developing and growing skill. But it's still hard. It's still that's the hardest part. And Codex and ChatGPT, they don't solve that. You got to solve that. You got to reach people, and you got to find out where they are, and you got to say hi to them, and you got to be friendly, and you got to knock on doors and talk to people and smile and show your face. And sales is it's a human business. It's a person to person business. It's a relationship thing. And it's a trust thing. It's a FaceTime, not FaceTime on your phone, but like a FaceTime as in spending time with people and getting to know them. And, I wouldn't say that's my strong point. I wouldn't say that's it's a great strength of mine. but it is what I've been working on. Sales, marketing. I have my Patreon up. Let's see if I can show you that. Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, you can see that. It's already up. Anyways, yeah, so this is all stuff I had ChatGPT. I just logged in and I told ChatGPT Codex make my stuff better, and it did, and it posted all this. And I still have to come up with more content, but it helped build out this Patreon site. So I got the Substack going too. I wrote a little article today. But yeah, sales, just reaching people. Codex is going to help me with that, but it's not the solution to all your problems. It solves a lot of your stuff, and it helps you look more professional and be bigger and better and do things that you couldn't do on your own. But you still have to talk to those clients and land those sales and do the work. It's not gonna save your business. It's gonna help you grow it. What are you gonna do? But I've been really, really, really very much impressed with Codex and ChatGPT, and I'm light years ahead of where I was when I started, and things are moving in a good direction. I like it. I think we're going. I think it's working. Everything looks better. All my sites, and my website looks better. My Patreon looks better. My content's better. That's all good. But it's about, in business, it's about landing the sale. It's about connecting with people. Sales, marketing. I don't know. That's your business. Whatever you think your business is, it's sales. And I'm not a great salesperson, so like I can vibe all I want, but I gotta have Codex give me a little sales seminar. All right, section 4: route. I say route. What I'm doing to improve servect.net software and tools. So, servect.net. Hold on, I gotta take this. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. I had a little bit of a phone call, serving somebody. A process server called me. They were serving somebody and just calling with status. So it's a work day. We're working. We're taking status. This section is route. It's what I'm doing to improve servect.net. So we're going to pull up the website and I'm going to show it to you. Okay. Oops. I had it. Okay, so here it is. I don't love that it's showing you my whole browser, but what if I went like this? That makes me feel better. There we go. So yeah, this is the site, and it's entirely done the same way that I did the Patreon and I did everything else that's on the internet. I log into my WordPress, I go to Codex, and I say, what should my site look like? And I also I'm logged into Google Search Console on my Google Business account. And I just link the website to my WordPress, and I say to Codex, look at my Google Search Console and look at my WordPress and figure out something. Make it look good. Make it work. I need results. I need people visiting the site. So this site has changed so much. We have this whole area is new. I mean, it looks the same, but all the language is new. They suggested that I put the fee right there. Codex thought that was very important that I have, see, there's the fee again, right? If you can see right down here. I wish I could turn my mouse into a laser pointer. You probably can, but basically the Codex was telling me you want to put the dollar amount like multiple places, and you want people to fully understand pricing. See, I have this right here. You want it to just, I don't want to hit them over the head with it. That's kind of violent, but you want to make sure it's clear. Then you go to upload documents. This is all new too. Start your order. Boom. Takes you down to the order form. So this order form, you could fill it out. And if you fill this out and submit an order to me, it's going right to me. It's going to my email, and then we're going to interface from there. In the future, I'm sure I'm going to build some sort of browser-based sign in, and you can have your documents loaded, and then you have your invoice. You can pay it all on surfct.net. We're not there yet. That's like in the future. So now you submit your form and I get an email and I interface with you via email. And then you're going to get an invoice from QuickBooks. That right now, that's working. And I even had a little chat with Codex about what it would look like to put payment and document upload all on the website. And even Codex was like, don't worry about that yet. You don't have enough clients for that. Just grow first. So yeah, look, we have common service documents, a little action, a little bit of you browse over it with your mouse and it moves. My phone number, my email, start your order, boom, takes you back here. This all looks good. I don't know what it says. I haven't even read it. I should proofread my own website, but I'm really handing the reins over to Codex. And yeah, so people, every once in a while, someone will actually fill this out and send me work. That's been working. I'm very surprised and happy about that working. Go back to the page. Here's all I don't love the way this looks, but I'm really not gonna, I would like this centered. I don't like that it's just kind of, there's no color. You can see there's color and design kind of everywhere. And then right here it's kind of just bland, but at least when you put your mouse over it, it does that. So I'm just going to keep it just for now, because it's like, if it's not broken, don't fix it. I'll get, eventually it'll bother me enough to fix it, but, call to confirm. Yeah. Look at that. Send you to the order form. I even have, here's some more information on, it said this was important to have a step-by-step, to have people kind of see for themselves how it works. I even have, and then I have my podcast. Look at this. We're going to do a podcast within a podcast. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Process Server Messenger, a show where we like to talk about life as a process server, life as a messenger, and life as a small business owner. My name's Nick. I'm a process server, and yeah, all that stuff. And then you can join the mailing list if you want. Do it. And that's all through MailChimp. That's a MailChimp marketing. And I also gave Codex and ChatGPT the keys to my MailChimp. So they're basically running the whole show. There's more stuff here. There's like a blog area. Most of it links to the upload and start service page. That's where submit form. Where is this? Each one of these registered agents has their own page, which eventually I'm going to need to kind of differentiate these pages, because I have read through some of these pages and it's kind of repetitive. And Codex was telling me you want these pages to be as tailored to, I mean, if it says CT Corp Glendale, you want something very specific for them. That could just be their hours. They have specific hours, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. So make sure to put that here. Have something specific to LegalZoom. Each one of these, when you go to their page, should have something very specific about what's there. And right now I don't quite have that. It's kind of very much the same. Look at this. These are good ones. These are new. You can verify CT Corp location. You click the link and it'll take you to Secretary of State business search, so that you can search. This is where you would go to check who the registered agent is. This is the California Secretary of State. So you type in the name of your entity and it'll say, there's a lot of businesses with Uber in the name. I'll tell you that. But, it's not this one, but okay, there you go. Uber Health LLC, whatever that is. CT Corporation. It verifies to you from the state of California where the registered agent is. That way, you want to serve these people, you for sure know that that's their address. That other link was to Walters Kluwer, CT Corporation, and it shows you all the different addresses. And here in California, they're 330 North Brand. But that's all good because it's on, it's on the page, and LegalZoom has its own process server locations. This is the new one. Santa Monica and Venice. So this page might need editing. What I'm really looking for is, I had a section that I wanted to show you that was kind of like a blog section. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling through this so fast, but I'm really looking for, there's like a whole blog section that I made. We also made this, so you can see the price sheet. And again, you can download it. You can view it right here. You have all the prices right here. But yeah, you can download the price sheet now. Use the ChatGPT Codex to make this, and you can see it on the website, or you can download it. Then you can have a copy. See, there you go. Download. Keep a copy. Boom. Click that. There it is. You have a price sheet. Right? Nice. All the colors are on brand. Right? So we've been doing a lot of good stuff over at surfct.net. It looks like a totally new website. We got it connected to Search Console so that Google can tell me who's searching and clicking and how I'm doing with. Ultimately, the goal is for anybody who wants to serve documents at CT Corp, whoever you're serving, Uber, Experian, Lyft. I don't even know who else is there. Bunch of people. I serve them. JP Morgan Chase Bank NA is there. Bank of America might be there. It's like, everyone's there. I went there last week and somebody had 87 serves on them for CT Corp. So that's what I want to do. I want that to be me. There is a section here, by the way, for anyone interested. Service type. See that? Volume, 5 serves daily, $30 each. Oh, you can't see that. You can't see the drop down. Volume service, 5 plus daily services, serves $30 each. So if you send 5 or more, I'll do them for $30 each. Get in contact with me. That's a volume rate, bulk rate. Otherwise, it's $50. Which isn't bad. Still, you're getting the best, and you're getting the best server with the best AI website and the best, the most technology server guy out there. But yeah, we've been just relying on Codex and ChatGPT to make this site for me, and I think they did a really good job. I like the way it looks. So I think it's come out pretty decently. I'm very happy. There it is. Go to the website. Check it out. Subscribe. Join the mailing list. There's even a pop-up that comes up. I can't show it to you because whatever. But if you're on the site for the first time, there's a pop-up that comes up from MailChimp. So there's a whole bunch going on. We're really making a lot of progress, and it's all thanks to Codex, ChatGPT, AI. But sales is a totally different thing. Don't get me started. All right, this is the last segment of the podcast. Lessons, messenger philosophy, observations, goals, creative, whatever that means. Lessons, messenger philosophy. Get the camera working. Get this. That's my philosophy. Is get my GoPro up and running, or get a new GoPro. Now that the bike is running, and now that I have everything else lined up, get the camera on. People, they might want to see what it looks like out there serving someone, riding your bike. See what it looks like. I've been told that might be a good niche, but it's been such a journey to get the camera working and get everything working at the same time. When you have a big production, it's like there could be 10 components to it, and at any given time, 5 of them work and 5 of them don't. And then the next day, the other 5 work and the other 5 don't. So, shout out to all the cinematographers and directors out there and producers, because, yeah. Observations, just move slower. Take your time. Goals, more clients, and let's be more creative. Those are our lessons today, people. And with that, I'm going to post this and get back to work. For me, it's a Monday, and we got a lot to do. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.